Hi YouTube, WatchFi here with another review video. Now I realize that there's already a ton of reviews on this watch that I have here today. The same can be said for some other watches in my collection. I do think that there's a reason why some watches reach a level of popularity where they're all over YouTube and watch blogs. They get more exposure and wind up in more people's watch collections like mine. And one of those watches is the Orient Bambino automatic dress watch. This line of watches has been around for a while. The two I have in my collection are Generation 2 version 4 models. Orient made changes to the line with each generation and version change. The most recent models being version 5 that have a see-through caseback. This watch is popular because it's an affordable automatic dress watch with an in-house Orient movement. For those of you that do not know, Orient is a Japanese watch brand that was founded in 1950. They have a modern website and a pretty prominent online social media presence. They offer a wide range of watch styles and price ranges. From what I can tell, Orient Star is a sub-brand which features higher-end watches. Orient is a sister company of Seiko, and they both belong to the parent Epson company. It seems like Orient's trying to market itself to a younger audience as maybe a higher-end fashion watch company. However, Orient also has a solid history and reputation, and they make some very popular 200-meter dive watches like the Mako 2, the Ray 2, Kano, and Kamasu lines. As of the time of this video, the two particular Orient Bambino models that I have in my collection are still widely available, and I see them right now selling on Amazon. The one with the gray dial and rose gold accents is being sold for $112, and the blue dial one is going for $119. I think this is an incredible value for what you get in these watches. One thing I've noted is I've never seen an Orient watch being sold in any of my local department stores like I do with Seiko and Citizen watches. Case dimensions are 42 millimeters case size, 11.8 millimeters thickness, 22 millimeter lug width, and 48.3 millimeter lug to lug distance. This watch is also 30 meters water resistant. In terms of the movement, this watch has an in-house Orient F6724 movement. It features hacking and hand winding, has 22 joules, beats at 21,600 beats per hour, and it has a 40-hour power reserve. Its accuracy from the factory is -15 to +25 seconds a day. Here are both watches on my time grapher. According to the time grapher, they're doing better than factory tolerances. In real life wear, I find them to be pretty accurate movements. Now taking a look at the dial has some depth to it because of its raised center portion and how it slopes downwards towards the edges. The applied indices have a nice angular shape to them. There's a single minute track around the edge of the dial, and there's a date window outlined in white at the 3 o'clock position. The dial has a sunburst effect and does not have any lume on it. You can see the applied Orient logo and the word automatic near 12 o'clock, and water resistant is written in cursive font near 6 o'clock. The dial's covered by a domed mineral crystal, which gives the watch a nice look in my opinion. There isn't too much to say about the hands other than, of course, you can see that the second hand has a red tip on it. Other than that, these hands are going to match the color of the indices. Now moving on to the case, with a 42 millimeter case size, this watch is pretty large for being a dress watch. It also wears large on the wrist, and here it is on my 6 3/4 inch wrist for reference. The case is a pretty simple design and is all polished. There's an unsigned crown at the 3 o'clock position that's a good size and is easy to grip. There's a simple screw down case back with the Orient logo etched in the center. It's interesting to me how Orient watches usually have the word Epson on their case back. I know that's the parent company, but I wonder why Orient does this but not Seiko, for example. In the United States, most people think of printers and copiers when they hear the word Epson. The leather strap is surprisingly good on both of these watches, although be warned that it's going to be very stiff until worn for a while and broken in. I have no plans on changing out these straps. I think they go well with the watches. And here on the buckle you can see the Orient logo is stamped. And here's the black faux crocodile strap that comes with the blue dial version. The straps look and feel quality made, and the stitching is good on both of these. So to summarize, I think the appeal of these watches is that they offer a lot of value. You get a Japanese brand watch with an in-house automatic movement for a little over $100 in the case of my two models. These are relatively simply styled, reliable, and Orient makes a lot of variations available. I think the blue dial and the black strap is the dressier of the two, while the tan suede strap on the gray dial version gives off a more casual vibe. This is a good watch for someone new to automatic watches due to the low price point. Watch aficionados will recognize that you have a quality watch that should last a long time. The only downside I can think of is that if you have a smaller wrist or you prefer your dress watches to be smaller than 40 millimeters, this watch may not be for you. On another note, I think I'll do a comparison video at some point comparing this watch with my Seiko Cocktail Time watch, since they share a lot of similarities. That's it for this video. If you found it interesting, feel free to leave a like on it, and I'll try to upload more watch related content soon. Until next time, thanks for watching.